So I'm not going to waste a incredibly long amount of time on this, but I just want to draw your attention to AMD's website. Took a screenshot of it. So far, only Samsung TVs support premium. Now, if you look in the tier, it will say premium. That is a misprint, okay? It is not just premium. It is premium pro as well. I know this because I have the Samsung Q8FN, and I've also seen TVs like the Q90R and so on and so forth. You have at the highest end, I would say from about the Q7FN upwards, you're looking at things like FreeSync Premium Pro. When you step down to the Q6, Q60, RU or TU series televisions, that's where the premium kicks in. Now, I don't know if this is they ran out of space with the amount of characters they were able to put on their website, or maybe somebody just said, you know what, screw it, let's just do a broad stroke, and that's what you get. But the reality is, I've verified this myself multiple times on my end. You do have FreeSync Ultimate Technology or FreeSync 2. Now, that's important, and that's a very important distinguishing factor to know that you have FreeSync 2 and not just FreeSync 1. The reason being is if you go to Premium Pro and how they outline it with their new renaming structure, which, by the way, that should let you know something about the website, things aren't going to be named properly just yet because, again, they've gone and renamed things. So, of course, there could be some translation issues. Now, that being said, FreeSync 2 is an important distinguishing feature to notice because, as you see here, it's under the Premium Pro. Now, FreeSync Premium Pro was formerly known as FreeSync 2. And that's what you find on TVs like the Samsung Q8FN, Q7FN, Q9FN, Q90R. You get the idea. And the biggest addition is not just that you have low frame rate compensation. The big addition is that you have low latency in SDR and HDR, and its HDR compatibilities and game support. And that's just the tip of the iceberg because I'm sure as time goes on, you're probably going to see better optimization in those areas. Now, the low latency part is very important because a lot of gamers are talking about HDMI 2.1 because of the new features that you do get. I've already talked about this at excess and at length, so I'm not going to do that here. But the point being is there's a difference from the Premium to the Premium Pro and definitely from the FreeSync. LG is only talking about offering their FreeSync tier, which again is very basic and very generic. I've already said that and people flew off the handles. Good for you. But the reality is when I'm telling you to go to AMD's website and buy the Samsung FreeSync TVs or wait for the brand new Vizio or buy an LG for PC gaming, if that's what you want to do that. But honestly speaking, like I said in my last video on this topic, you are better waiting for next generation TVs. You are already so close to 2021 at holiday 2020 this year when those consoles launch that you'd be an idiot to buy in 2020. Seriously, it's a dumb move. New technologies will come out that will likely change your mind and make you want to upgrade again. So with that as a case, just wait until all the information is out. Wait till you see all the TVs targeting next-gen gamers are out, and then revisit it with your re-education on this whole topic. Because right now, it's a lot of guesswork. We don't know if LG is going to have the highest end of FreeSync support or the basic basic FreeSync. We have no idea, and that's what I've been saying from day one. It's an IOU, it's a promise, it's a hope that you're going to have something that they're not giving you day one. And anytime you're at the mercy of a manufacturer or a developer to give you something after the fact, after you've paid your money out, that's a fool's errand. Buy something that you know day one is advertised around the thing that you're going after. Now, the reason I make such a big deal about AMD FreeSync technology is because Xbox One X supports FreeSync technology. It's their VRR technology. Now, of course, I know HDMI 2.1 has FreeSync built into it, or rather variable refresh rate, which again is just the low standard. It's not the high tier. So wouldn't it make more sense to buy a TV that's completely competent? Not only can it provide you basic FreeSync, but it can also provide you the highest form of it as well. That's the only thing that I'm doing here is trying to set you up for the next generation of console gaming so that way you don't have to throw out all of your older PlayStation 4 games that are story driven that run at 30 FPS. Yeah, just saying. Because probably what's going to end up happening is some games will run better and some games maybe might not. You don't know. We have no idea what these consoles are going to be like. We do know that PlayStation is greatly underpowered compared to the Xbox Series X, and I do expect that to play a role into the overall performance of those two machines. Whether it's by much or not, it's, again, to be seen. But the whole idea here is when you're talking about buying TVs for things that aren't out yet, again, it gets a little sloppy, and my recommendation is to just wait, or to buy something that AMD has already told you is going to be at the premium level at the very least, because I'm telling you, there's a massive typo on this website. The FreeSync tier is wrong. I've gone into the service menus of dozens of these Samsung TVs, and I can confirm that when I go in there, I see FreeSync 2. I'm telling you right now, you can go and you can verify that FreeSync Basic is what you'll see as the wording in the Samsung Q8FN type TVs. It says FreeSync Basic, and then you see FreeSync Ultimate, which is basically FreeSync 2. And again, if we're really doing it at a basic level, just think of it. You have one FreeSync, you have two FreeSync, and just count if you have to, 2 tiers of FreeSync. But either way, I just wanted to put this video out there because I do see people in the comment section. Yes, I am blocking anybody that recommends I watch FOMO because I warned you about that shit. Don't bring that shit here. I already warned you about that. So if you do it, you're getting blocked. I don't care who you are. You might want to pull your comment if you've already done it, because seriously, I don't care who you are. That being said, though, I mean, I've already put this information out. I can't make it any clearer. You need to be waiting for things that, again, target next-gen console gamers, and that's what it is. Now, if you have genuine questions as to TVs on the market, by all means, go for it. But honestly speaking, we've got to scale those expectations of 4K at 120 on the most of these games. I mean, because Xbox One X promised the world and it under-delivered, and now we're hearing that because games like Forza can run at 4K at 120, that there's hope that everything can do that, and you're going to be sorely disappointed, my dudes. It's not how it works. Most games will probably hit 4K 60, and with that, any HDMI 2.0 TV is just fine. And as a special little bonus thing I want to throw out there for people, again, just running their mouths, the variable refresh rate technology exists because of frame tearing, and it's not something that's exclusive only to PC gamers. So I heard that there's 120 hertz TVs that are somehow immune from this frame tearing thing, and that's just stupid and wrong. The reality is, anytime you have a variable refresh rate or an uncapped refresh rate inside of a video game, and your display can't meet those requirements, you're going to run into screen tearing. That's why variable refresh rate was created. The reality is, on PC, we have something called VSync. It's like the earliest form of variable refresh rate. And basically what it does is it makes sure that you don't have any frame tearing even at 60 hertz. Because what ends up happening in some games where you have a frame rate that climbs upwards of, it can go upwards of 50, and then it drops down to 40, and then it's back up to 60, sometimes 70, then back down. When you have things fluctuating, is the point here, you're going to have a TV that's trying to figure out what hertz to stick to. And when the TV has a locked refresh rate of 60 hertz and your game does not, you're going to have problems. So you need variable refresh rate technology. This matters whether you're on 120 hertz, whether you're on a 240 hertz, 360 hertz monitor, it does not matter. 60 hertz, it doesn't matter. The whole thing is syncing up the refresh rate of your content with your device. And when FOMO on Tech is trying to tell you that it's somehow like it doesn't matter if you have a 120 hertz TV because you're good, it's fucking misinformation, my dudes. It is what it is. And I'm not going to sit here and keep going over these conversations and these same old topics, because I swear to God, there'll be at least 40 people in the comment section. I know what I'm talking about, and you don't know anything. Those people will get blocked. I'm not going to pay any attention to that. The reality is, this is what it is. You can look into it, look into VSync, VSync fast, VSync half the refresh rate. I mean, this shit has been around for a long time. Now we're just playing catch up on the console side of things with variable refresh rate technology. Yeah, even for FreeSync and G-Sync. But that is neither here or now. What I will say is you guys have my recommendations. I've put them out for the best console TVs. And simply put, if you really want the best TV for next gen, buy it in 2021 after the consoles launch. Thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.